Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Erika Olistia. So today I will present my paper with the title History of Islamic Civilization. Okay, what is history? History is a series of past events, the entirety of the human experience. From some of the understanding of history above, it can be seen that history is a science that seeks to describe the past event of mankind, which are arranged chronologically to be a lesson for humans living now and in the future. That is why it is said that history is the wisest teacher. Said Kutub 2005 explained that history is not events, but the interpretation of those events and the notion of real and unreal relationship, which interweave all parts and give them dynamism in time and place. Okay, next. What is history of civilization? The history of Islamic civilization is a description of the growth and development of Islamic civilization from one time to another, from the time of the birth of Islam until now. According to Amin 2015, in studying history, one should take 3 steps to develop Islamic civilization with 4 things, namely as follow. The first one, the reconstruction, meaning whether the previous history that is still related is compiled, understood, internalized, and digested. Next, they are interpretation, meaning that the history related to what is still valid can still be used as a guide and whether it still needs to be developed or needs to be eliminated. The third, they are transformation, meaning that history needs to be transferred and developed in order to be able to fill the demands of globalization. History of Islamic civilization. Okay, the last one, they are reconstruction, which means reconstructing in a coherent and systematic way so that there is harmony and conformity with the times that global demands should be able to provide a model of Islamic civilization with the aims of being able to deal with local and global problems. Okay, next slide. What is Islam? Okay, Islam is not culture, but created culture. The resulting culture is called Islamic culture or civilization. The foundation of Islamic civilization is Islamic culture, especially its ideal from, while the basis of Islamic culture is Islam. They are the historical period of Islamic civilization. According to Harun Nasution, the history of Islamic civilization is divided into three periods. First, the classical period. Second, the middle period. And last, the modern period. Now, we will explain one by one from this period. The first one, they are the classical period. The classical period is a period of progress, the golden age and glory of Islam, and is divided into 2 phases. The first is the phase of expansion, integration, and the center of progress. It was during this period that the area of Islam extended through North Africa to Spain in the west and through Persia to India in the east. It was during this period that great scholars such as Imam Malik, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi'i, and Imam Ibn Hanbal in the field of fiqh produced. Imam Al-Shar'i, Imam Al-Maturidi, Wasil Ibn Atta, Abu Huzail, Al-Nazam, and Al-Jubayni in the field of theology. Zunun al-Misri, Abu Yazid al-Bustami, and Al-Halaj in the field of Sufism. Next, Al-Kindi, Al-Farabi, Ibn Sina, and Ibn Miskawai in the field of philosophy. Ibn Hayyam, Al-Khawarizmi, Al-Mas'udi, and Al-Razi in the field of science and other. Okay, the medieval period is also divided into 2 phases. First, the decline phase. During this period, decentralization and disintegration increased. The difference between Sunni and Shia, and also between Arab and Persians, became more apparent. The Islamic world is divided in 2. The Arab part consisting of Arabia, Iraq, Syria, Palestine, Egypt, and North Africa is centered in Egypt. The Persian part consisting of the Balkans, Asia Minor, Persia, and Central Asia is centered in Iran. Persian culture precedes Arab culture. In this phase, among Muslims, the opinion is increasingly with the spread that the door to ijtihad is closed. Okay, the last one. They are the modern period. Is the era of Islamic revival. The fall of Egypt to the West convinced the Islamic world of its weakness and made Muslims aware that in the West a new, higher civilization had emerged and was a threat to Muslims. Kings and Islamic leaders began to think about how to improve the quality and strength of Muslim camp. Thus, the situation turned around 180 degrees in the classical period. Westerners were amazed to see the culture and civilization of Muslims, but in the modern period, Muslims were amazed at the culture and progress of the West, because Muslims were amazed to see scientific tools such as telescope, microscope, and tools. Okay, that's all from me. I hope you understand. So, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.